Welcome to our daily devotion on a look at the book. I want to talk to you about the ride of the ages that is coming. He will forever be known as Lawn Chair Larry. That's the name a Los Angeles Times reporter called Larry Walters after he took a wild ride on a July day in 1982. Since childhood, it had been Larry's dream to fly. After graduating high school, he joined the Air Force, but poor eyesight disqualified him. Day after day, Larry sat in his backyard in San Pedro, California, and watched the jets soar overhead. Then one day, Larry decided it was time for him to fly. He went to the local Army-Navy store and purchased 45 weather balloons and several tanks of helium. Larry securely strapped the balloons to his lawn chair, anchored the chair to the bumper of his Jeep, and filled the balloons with helium. He grabbed some sandwiches and a pellet gun. His plan was to hover in the air for a few hours and shoot the balloons one at a time to slowly descend. But when Larry cut the rope holding the chair, he instantly shot 11,000 feet into the air. A Delta pilot reported a man floating in his lawn chair outside of the airplane. For 14 frightening hours, Larry stayed aloft until a helicopter rescue line pulled him to safety and he was arrested. Larry Walters told the press, "I thought I would leisurely float up in the air, but when I cut the rope, I felt like I was shot out of a cannon. It was a thrill ride." Sounds like what will happen when Jesus comes again. When Jesus comes again, according to 1 Corinthians chapter 15, I'll take a ride more thrilling than Larry's. The Greek word for moment used in verse 52, when it says it will occur in a moment in the twinkling of an eye, is where we get our word atom. Of course, the ancient Greeks could not conceive of splitting an atom. Therefore, that same word gives us the phrase a split second in Greek. So when Paul used a statement in the twinkling of an eye, he is obviously referring to the speed of light. The rapture will happen in a split second at the speed of light. What a ride.